press conference off. We have John, Crazy Legs, Carmichael. We have Russell, the technician, Torres. You guys are scheduled to meet in the ring on September 12th, 2026 at the United Adaptive Boxing Council Showcase number 4. I'm going to start with you, Crazy Legs. What does it mean to you to be part of one of the first adaptive boxing showcases that has this many fighters on the card?
I gotta be honest, this was kind of a new thing to me because my coach brought it to my attention probably 11 months ago, and I was super excited. I have been able to be in the ring in almost 30 years, and the opportunity to get in there and kind of get on the ground floor is huge. So I'm so grateful.
Awesome. Russell, technician, how about you? What does it mean to be part of this this Adaptive Boxing Showcase 4 that is trying to build the sport of adaptive boxing?
Yeah, no, it's just nice to be part of something that I know that it'd be something later on. I did compete in this event once before, and I was pretty excited about it, and being able to do it again is just another good honor and opportunity for me.
Awesome. Now, this is a shared question for both of you. What obstacles have you guys experienced that you've had to overcome to get to this point to be able to compete in an adaptive boxing match? And how has that shaped you as an athlete?
For me, having, like I said, gone through it once before, I didn't know what to expect. And immediately after that first time, I just didn't know how demanding it really was to train for it and go through the event. It was just a lot for me at the time.
Awesome.
But I know after being away from it for a little bit, it kind of helped readjust for this time around. So it's a challenge. So really adapted,
Okay, how about you, Crazy Legs? What obstacles have you had to overcome, and how have those challenges shaped you as an athlete?
Well, since my injury, it was before my injury, I was definitely an athlete. I was a fighter. I did MMA and boxing. I've been boxing since I was 13. So for me, I would say that it's 90% mental. I kind of have to relearn the sport. Because even now when I'm training, I'm still trying to rotate that hip or kind of box as I was standing up. So there was a lot of trial and error during sparring and things like that I had to adjust. Which for me, this is huge. I've done wheelchair boxing, I've done rugby, tennis, anything you get my hands on. So to be able to do a fighting sport is a game changer for me, and I'm not wasting the opportunity.
Awesome. Okay. Russell, what can fans expect when they watch you compete on September 12th?
Just another version of myself that even I didn't know I had in me. So I've been in the gym working really hard, trying to learn new things and make adjustments to what I went through last time. So just a different version of me is going to be that's all I can say. Expect.
Awesome. How about you, Crazy Legs? What can fans expect? What can your fans expect when they watch you compete on September 12th?
They're going to see me be ready. I'm going to be fast. I'm going to be strong, and I'm going to be precise.
Awesome. So, talking about, you say you're going to be fast and strong, precise, and technician, you're saying that a version of you is going to be seen that has not been seen. Have you both been getting some sparring in? Have you both been training for a fight? Because combat sports, this isn't a choreographed dance. Like, you guys are getting in there and to exchange punches, and the more skillful fighter to win.
Absolutely. I think that sparring is probably the best single feature when you're getting ready to fight, especially if you're going, 75% during the sparring match. You can adjust real time and find out what works best for you in each situation.
Okay, Russell.
Yeah, no, I've been able to spar and train with people with different ability levels, and just being able to adjust what it is that I do according to that. And just the team that I have behind me and then the sparring partners that I have are just giving me the work that I need to prepare for this event.
Awesome. So before I get into a little bit more specifics on your actual match, one more question just for the sport in general. Why do you guys think adaptive boxing is important, not just as a sport, but as a movement for people with disabilities around the world? John?
I would say because it gives kind of a taste of what we've had prior to disability, or something that wasn't available to us up until that point. And I think that inclusion and the ability to do everything that you can do outside the chair is really important for us.
Okay, Russell?
Yeah, no, I think it was important, at least for me. I've seen people, or I've heard people say about what it is that I was doing in adaptive boxing was inspiring them also to just kind of be a better version of themselves as well. Like, they see the work that I put into this, and for them, it's just something they don't know that they can do until they actually do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And for me too. Good. Okay, now moving on. I know you guys haven't seen a ton of video on each other. It's truly just like an amateur bout where it's just a name on a paper. But with that being said, I want each of you to tell me why you think you're going to win this fight. Crazy Legs, we'll start with you.
I'm training at 100% for the last 11 months. I have lost weight and then gained it back. Adapted the way that I'm fighting, and it's taught me to think on the fly and adjust in real time, and I think that's going to be really valuable in one-on-one fight.
Okay, technician.
Yeah, no, I just think that since my injury 6 years ago, I just had the attitude of a fighter, and everything that has come in my way or tried to be an obstacle, I just kind of went over it and couldn't stop. Just kept going, and then, like, it's just, that's how I approach things.
Okay, good. Final question, and I'm going to ask to both of you. On September 12th, whose hand gets raised and how does it happen? Decision, stoppage, or domination? John?
I'm a realist. I think it's going to come down to decision. And when push comes to shove, I'm fast, I'm accurate, and I'm ready.
Okay, technician.
I just think that I guess for me, I can only speak for me, but the preparation that I'm putting into this, the amount of work that I'm putting into this, I just know that whatever it is that I put in is going to be working in the end for me. So I think my hand gets raised.
Awesome. Okay, thank you both for answering questions. I'm going to do the first of many face-offs that we're going to do. You guys are angled perfectly on my computer, so if you wouldn't mind turning John to your left, Russell to your right, and that'll be just as if you guys are facing off. John to your left. There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Perfect. All right, and you're looking straight ahead, looking at your opponent. All right, gentlemen, we're looking forward to it. This is the first press conference for you guys. We're going to start promotions on your fight this week, but we're looking forward to seeing the both of you in the ring September 12th for a great showcase of adaptive boxing. Thank you both.